Saquon Barkley, it's a whole lot more personal now. But the impact they're going to have on this game cannot be ignored. Quarterback Matthew Stafford, who played his first 12 years in the NFC North, said each game in the snow is unique. Sometimes the ball feels great. Other times, it's like a greased pig. So he's planning to lean on his experience and put an emphasis on communication. Sean McVay says he has his bad weather playbook ready. He says he's seen Matthew Stafford throw the ball well in frigid temperatures before. It's when conditions are wet that his offense could be affected. Guys, I just talked to him. He said if the weather stays like this, he'd be real glad for that. But if there is precipitation, he would much prefer snow to rain. Wouldn't we all, Mike?
Yes, exactly. We're all ready for the pivot, Kaylee. Sean McVay won Super Bowl 56, his 8th year as the Rams head coach, 8 playoff wins going up against Nick Sirianni. Great respect between these two guys. Nick took the Birds to Super Bowl 57. He's been to the playoffs all 4 years as Philadelphia's head coach. Fans have been out here since early morning, tailgating in the sleet, braving the temperatures in the 30s. And they know that if their Eagles win here today, they'll be right back here next week at this time to play Washington in an I-95 NFC title game. Ethan Evans and the Rams want to change that. The Rams won the toss, defer the option. Kenneth Gainwell, Isaiah Rodgers awaits for a spot in the NFC title game. Off we go from South Philadelphia. This will be returnable from the 3. It is Rodgers hit across the 25. The Eagles offense takes over at the 26.
Jalen Hurts, Rose Sooners. Saquon Barkley, Penn State. A.J. Brown, Ole Miss.
Devontae Smith, Amy, Louisiana.
Dallas Goedert, South Dakota State.
Brian Calcaterra, SMU.
Jordan Mailata, Just Outland University.
Landon Dickerson, Alabama.
Cam Jurgens, Nebraska. Mekhi Becton Sr., Hollis Springs High School.
Lane Johnson, Oklahoma.
Dominating offensive line, 3 Pro Bowlers and an All-Pro. Second to Baltimore in rushing yards this season. And watch the passing, only 121 yards in the air for Hurts in the wild card win over Green Bay. Begins from the 26 with Barkley as the back, and it's play action with Hurts in the air right away to Dallas Goedert for a first down, out of bounds at the 40. It's a gain of 14 to start for Philadelphia, and Hurts, who missed the last 2 games of the regular season with a concussion. Those low passing numbers last week. This is his 7th playoff start. As you look at his numbers for the year, he's 3-3 in the playoffs, 3 home wins, and in all of those home wins, his passing yards have been under 200 yards. So how they're going to manage it with Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator, calling the plays into Hurts. Barkley flips sides and from the 40, second throw, second completion. It's 5 yards to Devontae Smith, the 2020 Heisman Trophy winner out of Alabama. They'll bring up 3rd and 5, and Chris, they go in the air the first couple of plays.
Yeah, no surprise though, right? You knew everybody was going to be watching for Saquon Barkley. What were the Rams going to do differently than they did in that game 56 days ago? And so all the tension, so they come out and pass it the first 2 times.
You think there'll be some Barkley runs here as we go through?
Maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, okay. 2nd and 5. Here's the first one. The league's leading rusher, Barkley. It's about 3 yards. It gets bent back there against the Rams defense.
Byron Young, Tennessee.
Braden Fisk, Florida State University. Bobby Brown, Texas A&M.
Kobe Turner, Richmond and Wake Forest.
Jerry Verse, Florida State University.
Omar Spates, Philadelphia, PA.
Christian Roseboom, South Dakota State.
Akello Witherspoon, Natomas Charter School.
Quentin Lake, UCLA.
Cam Curl, Arkansas.
Darius Williams, University of Alabama at Birmingham.
So 3rd and 1, they decide not to go with the brotherly shove. They just hand it off with Barkley inside, gets right to the 50. And the Eagles have picked up their 2nd first down of this opening drive.
Saquon Barkley, you simply cannot have a better season than he did. Obviously had the chance for the rushing record, passed on the last game of the season. He said, I get too much credit for that. I really did want to go for the record. Sort of got talked out of it along the way. He really wanted to do it as much for his offensive line as he did for himself.
From midfield, Hurts, 3rd pass attempt. It's a Barkley check down for about 5. And Christian Roseboom, the linebacker, in there on the stop. Barkley caught 33 balls in the regular season, about 1 for every 10 times he carried it this year.
Yeah, and we're seeing a different defensive approach. You see the linebackers stacked across the way. The last time these two teams played, they played 3 edge players with Michael Hoyt in the middle, and that opened up some of those running opportunities for Saquon.
Hurts this time, pulls it and keeps it and takes off for the first down. Great tackle, and Hurts on the run. He might go. Jalen Hurts, touchdown, Philadelphia. 44 for the opening score.
This offensive line is as athletic as any you will see. And right now they run the counter play with Saquon going to the left, Jalen going to the right, 2 big offensive linemen. Do we need Saquon to run over the Rams? No, we do not.
Oh my God.
Jalen Hurts for 6.
Receivers blocking Devontae Smith, 1 block on the edge as Hurts takes it home. Jake Elliott. Game no good. So Elliott, who has had problems with some field goals this year from deep, gets the win there, overhooks and misses for the second time on an extra point this year. Jalen Hurts didn't miss. 44 yards on the opening drive. 6-0 Philadelphia.
New year, new ride at Gullo Ford in Conroe. New F-150 Super Crew is now discounted $16,000 or take 4.9% financing for 72 months. And new F-250 4x4 STX or XLT, each discounted $10,000. New year, new ride at Gullo Ford in Conroe.
Happy New Year from your friends and family at Gullo Toyota in Conroe. Lease a new 2025 Toyota Tundra Crew Max for only $489 a month or take 2.99% financing. Or lease a new Tacoma SR5 for just $269 a month or take 4.99% financing. Kick off the new year with big savings at Gullo Toyota in Conroe.
New year, new savings, and Gullo Mazda in Conroe is carrying over the savings on all 2025 models, like the Mazda CX-30 Turbo with 0.9% financing for 60 months, or Mazda CX-5 with 0.9%, and the sporty Mazda CX-50 with 0.9%. Take advantage of these savings and more for 2025. Remember, Gullo Mazda has the deal you want on the Mazda you want, serving Montgomery County for 55 years. Go with the name you know, Gullo Mazda.
At First Service Credit Union, I get amazing benefits because I'm an owner. I thought it should be like that everywhere.
Never seen that. It's beautiful.
NBC's divisional playoff is brought to you by Volkswagen, proud partner of SNL 50, by T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network, and by Insta. Means it is 6-0. This kickoff being run up and ran on the run. Across the 30, Reds offense takes over at the 33. Notre Dame, Cooper Cup, AC Davis, Lamar Johnson, John Maybe, Western Kentucky, Howard Jackson, Iowa, Steve Avila, TCU, Trevor Lammer, David Duff, Rob Ekstrom, Wisconsin. This is the lowest scoring team in the playoffs. They average 21 a game. They do have Tyler Higbee back once the wild card game. They only played 12 snaps consistent.
Oh my God.